Sheikh Muhammad Ikram, better known as S.M.Ikram, was a Pakistani historian, biographer, and literateur. He was member of the Indian Civil Service. In 1947, when Pakistan emerged from British India, Ikram opted for Pakistan and served in the Civil Service of Pakistan. On July 1, 1966, he was appointed as Director, Institute of Islamic Culture, Lahore, a position he occupied until his death in 1973, at the age of 64. Personal life. S.M. Ikram's parents were from Rasulnagar, a small town in the Wazirabad subdivision of Gujranwala district in the Punjab in present-day Pakistan. His father, Sheikh Fazl Karim, was a Kanungard, a pre-Mughal hereditary office of revenue and judicial administration. His mother was Sadar Begum. Ikram was the eldest of 5 brothers and 2 sisters. Ikram's father wanted to name his son Abdul Qadir after the name of the editor of the first Urdu language magazine, Magazine, but his own father prevailed to name him after his friend, the assistant editor of Magazine, Sheikh Muhammad Ikram. Ikram was married on December 30, 1936 in Gujarat to the elder of 2 daughters of Mian Mukhtar Nabi, at the time Deputy Director, the Punjab Agriculture Department. Ikram's wife passed her matriculation examinations from Delhi, and obtained her B.A. in Persian, English, and History from Kannada College for Women, Lahore. At his death in Lahore on January 17, 1973, he was survived by his wife Zebunisa, and 4 children. Education. Ikram completed his primary education in Kachagojra, his secondary education from Mission High School, Wazirabad, his matriculation in 1924 from Government High School, Lyalpur, from where also he passed the Faculty of Arts examinations in 1926. During these 4 years in Lyalpur, Ikram developed his taste and proficiency in the Persian language and poetry. From Lyalpur he moved to Lahore and graduated from Government College with a B.A. in Persian, English, and Economics in 1928, and an MA in English Literature in 1930. Professional life. Although a full-time civil servant, S.M. Ikram is more famous for his prolific output as a published writer. After obtaining his M.A., Ikram appeared for the ICS examinations in January 1931 in Delhi. On selection, he was sent in September to Jesus College, Oxford for 2 years. On return from England in October, Ikram was posted to various positions in the Bombay Presidency. At partition, he opted for Pakistan, and after attending an official farewell in Pune on September 18, 1947, he emigrated to Pakistan and took up his official position on September 29, 1947. He taught at Columbia University in New York as a visiting professor in 1953–1954, and visited again in 1958–59 and 1961–62. It was here that he made the transition from literature to history and started writing in English rather than Urdu. Major works. A major difficulty in reviewing the works of Ikram arises from the fact that he published interim works which he revised often, in the light of his new findings, correcting mistakes, adding, deleting, and rearranging sections, expanding one volume into 2. In many cases the revisions were sufficiently major for the original and the revised to be treated as 2 separate works. A study of these differences is still awaited. Works in the Urdu language in the final versions. S.M. Ikram's major works in Urdu consist of biographies of 2 major literary figures in Urdu, and his magnum opus, the 3-volume Intellectual History of Muslim India and Pakistan, comparable in scope and method to Vernon Parrington's Main Currents in American Thought, a critical biography of the classical Urdu and Persian poet Ghalib in 3 3 volumes. Hayat-e Ghalib, biography. Hakim-e Farzana, criticism. Armaghan-e Ghalib, critical appreciation. A counterbiography, a subgenre that has been called pathography in our times, of Maulana Shibli New Mani, written in response to Maulana Saeed Suleiman Advi's Life of Shibli, biography, and a revised amended ed. A religious history of Muslim India and Pakistan. Abi Kausar, covering the pre-Mughal period. Radi Kausar, covering the Mughal period. Ma'i Kausar, covering the post-Mughal era. Works in the English language. With the birth of Pakistan, Ikram took up his official duties in the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, and his attentions turned toward nation-building both in his official duties and his personal commitments. The result were 2 books in English that were adapted from Ma'i Kausar, Modern Muslim India and the Birth of Pakistan, 1965. In August 1953, Ikram took leave for 1 year to take up the position of visiting professor at Columbia University, New York, which he visited again in 1958-59, and 1961-62. At Columbia he encountered an entirely different audience and was introduced to professional historians and the methods which, with his sympathy with Islam, facility in the Persian language, familiarity with original sources, and learning acquired over years of reading, writing, and reflecting, he found efficient. In 1953-54, when I undertook a year's teaching assignment at Columbia University, the need for a book in English, dealing with all aspects of Indo-Muslim history, was forcefully brought home to me. I felt this need particularly with regard to American students who, in the absence of anything better, had to fall back upon Vincent Smith's Oxford History of India or similar compilations. Ikram's lectures at Columbia were the basis for 3 books: History of Muslim Civilization in India and Pakistan, 1962. A shorter American summary, Muslim Civilization in India, 1964, edited by Professor Embry, and an expanded national version, Muslim Rule in India and Pakistan, 1966. Unfinished works. At the time of his death, Ikram had been working on the draft of 2 books. 1, a candid history written after he had retired and could write freely, entitled A History of Pakistan, 1947-1971, was finished and was to have been published by June 1973. The other, a biography of Quaid-e-Azam, in which he wished to remedy the gap between the scholarship on Gandhi in India and that on Jinnah in Pakistan, was at an advanced stage of preparation. Unfortunately, in the disarray surrounding his death, both manuscripts were lost. Honors and awards. MRCAS. On the title page of Ghalibnama, the author is listed as Sheikh Muhammad Ikram, M.A. MRCAS ICS, Subdivisional Officer, Surat, Bombay area. In January 1964, the Punjab University awarded him an honorary Doctor of Letters degree. In 1965, he was also awarded the Satara-e-Imtiaz, a civil award for especially meritorious contribution to the security and national interests of Pakistan, world peace, cultural or other significant public endeavors. Shortly thereafter, the government of Iran awarded him Nishan-i-Sipas for his service to literature. In 1971, the government of Pakistan awarded him a Pride of Performance Medal, a civil award given to Pakistani citizens in recognition of distinguished merit for his writings in the field of literature. List of publications. The following list is based largely on Muazzamuddin. Works in Urdu. Ikram, S.M. Ghalibnama, Lahore, Taj Company. This consisted of 3 sections: Tazkira, Tabzira, Intihab. Ikram, S.M. Ghalibnama, Lahore, Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Gharlabnama, Asare Gharlab, Final Edition, Lahore Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Gharlabnama, Amahan-e Gharlab, Lahore Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Gharlabnama, Hayat-e Gharlab, Lahore Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Gharlabnama, Lahore Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Gharlabnama, Hayat-e Gharlab, Lahore Taj Company. Ikram, S.M. Hakim-e Farzana, Lahore Taj Company. Revised ed. 1977, published posthumously with preface by Ahmad Nadeem Qasmi, Lahore, Idara-e Sakafat-e Islamia. Ikram, S.M. Volume 1, Abi Kawsar, Volume 2, Ma'i Kawsar, Lahore, Mercantile Press. Ikram, S.M. Volume 1, Chashma-e Kawsar, Volume 2, Radi Kawsar, Volume 3, Ma'i Kawsar, Lahore, Istiqlal Press. Check date values in date equals. Ikram, S.M. Volume 1, Abi Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq, Ahde Mafali Shapala, Volume 2, Radi Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq, Ahde Mafali, Volume 3, Ma'i Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq Qaduri Jadid, Uniswin Saudi K Yagaz Shazamana Haltak, Lahore, Farozsins, 4th ed. 1958. Ikram, S.M. Volume 1, Abi Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq, Ahde Mafali Shapala, Volume 2, Radi Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq, Ahde Mafali, Volume 3, Ma'i Kawsar, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Mazhabi Aur Ilmi Tariq Qaduri Jadid, Uniswin Saudi K Yagaz Shazamana Haltak, Lahore, Farozsins. Ikram, S.M. Shiblanama, Aik Funka Ki Dastan-e Hayat, Bombay Taj Office. Check date values in date equals. Ikram, S.M. Jadgar-e Shibli, Aik Funka Ki Dastan-e Hayat, Lahore, Idara-e Sakafat-e Islamia. Ikram, S.M. Nawar-e Pak, Karachi, Idara-e Matbu Pakistan. Jama-e Islami par Aik Nazar, pseudonymous. Ikram, S.M. Sakafat-e Pakistan, Karachi, Idara-e Matbu Pakistan, 2nd ed. 1967. Works in Persian. Ikram, S.M. Amahan-e Pak, Islami Hind-o Pakistan Ki Farsi Sha'ari Kar Intihab, Karachi, Idara-e Matbu Pakistan, 2nd ed. 1953, Tehran, Nashir Kanan Ma Arafat, 3rd ed. 1954, and Lahore, Combined Printers Bilal Ganj, 3rd ed. C. 1971, Karachi, Idara-e Matbu Pakistan, 4th ed. 1959. Darbi Milli, Lahore, Majlis-e Tarikh-e Adab. Urdu Tr. Khwaja Abdul Hamid Yazdani, Lahore, Majlis-e Tarikh-e Adab, 1966. Works in English. Makers of Pakistan and Modern Muslim India. Pseudonymous. Ikram, S.M. Modern Muslim India and the Birth of Pakistan. An unauthorized reprint of this work enjoys wide circulation with the title Indian Muslims and Partition of India, available on Google Books. Ikram, S.M. History of Muslim Civilization in India and Pakistan. Muslim Civilization in India. Ikram, S.M. Muslim Rule in India and Pakistan. The Cultural Heritage of Pakistan. Karachi, Oxford University Press.